talk about the history of cloth nappies. Kate's idea of the history of cloth nappies, that is. So I often get a lot of parents who get quite confused about all the different styles. So we've got hundreds of brands, but we've also got 5 or 6 different styles of nappies, and that gets quite confusing in itself. So I am going to do videos on all the different styles and how to use them. But this one here, let's just go through why there's so many different styles. So the first thing you need to know with the cloth nappy system is that you always have an absorbent part and a waterproof part. So our absorbent part is what's absorbing the wheeze, and then our waterproof part is the bit that keeps it all in. So every single nappy will have these two bits. The difference between the styles is how these two bits go together. So let me show you how they've sort of evolved into being different styles of nappies. So let's start with our flat nappy. We've got our flat nappy, which you have to fold up. Many different folds. I'll just do a simple one here. And then you might fold it in thirds like this. And then split the top open, put it on the baby. Then we put our waterproof cover over the top. So that's our flat nappy system. So the waterproof goes over the top of the flat nappy. So I think what happened at some point is somebody looked at flat nappies and went, oh, it takes way too long to fold them up. So what they decided was to create a new nappy called a pre-fold nappy. So basically what you see here is the flat nappy sewn together. So all the layers are sewn and overlocked together, and they've called it a pre-fold. So now we've got just that option of just folding it in through, so you don't have to fold it into squares. You can just fold it up like that and then bring the nappy up between the baby's thighs. Then put your waterproof cover over the top. Now one of the things with pre-folds is if the pre-fold's just dirty and the cover's clean, you can just wash this and reuse this. Same with your flat nappies. So then what I think happened is somebody decided that folding it up like that was too hard. So what they did was they created another nappy, which is called a fitted nappy. Now when we look at our pre-fold, like that, and then we take our fitted nappy, which is this one here, basically what we have is the same shape, but somebody's put elastic in the back and around the thighs and put some Velcro on it. So we have the same nappy, but now it's all folded. So this is fitting to the baby, so it's called a fitted nappy. So the fitted nappy still needs to have a waterproof cover. So this is just the absorbent part. So this is your absorbency, and then it goes inside a waterproof cover. So this is our fitted nappy system. Okay, so with the fitted nappy system, one of the good benefits of it is it has 2 elastic guards around the thigh and 2 up the back. Good for the old poonamis. So this is our fitted nappy. Then I think what happened was somebody went, I just would like to have a one-piece nappy so that I don't have to have 2 pieces, so that I have to, you know, put the nappy on and then put the waterproof cover on. So I think what happened is somebody went, you know what we could do is we've got the pre-fold nappy, and what would happen if we had a nappy system where we could just put the absorbency inside. So they created the pocket nappy. So the pocket nappy is basically the waterproof is attached to a synthetic liner like this, and it opens up, which creates a pocket. And then that's where you put your absorbency. So some of them have, well, most of them have inserts like this, but just for the sake of this, just bear with me. So we take our pre-fold, say, and we fold it up, and that's now an absorbent panel, just like this. So we could just put our pre-fold inside the pocket and then just put that on our baby. So we still have our waterproof and we have our absorbency, but now we're just putting a single piece on our baby, like that. So can you sort of see where it's sort of going? And then with the pocket nappies, the thing about the pocket nappies, with the other 3 styles, you can just take the insert out and wash them. With this part, you have to take the absorbency out and wash both pieces. You can't just stick another absorbent part inside there and use it again, because that's already had wheeze on it. So the whole thing has to be washed again. So then, the next style is what they call an all-in-two. So an all-in-two nappy is basically where they've taken the absorbency and they've thought, I don't want to have it all inside, so I'm going to make it all in two pieces. So it's not all in one because it's all in two. But what happens with an all in two is we still have our waterproof outer, which is this part, and then the other piece, which is our absorbent insert, snaps in. So it's nearly an all in one because it's all secured, but it's all in two pieces. So we've got the all in two. But the advantage with this one is, again, if this is just wet, you could just snap that out and put a new one in and reuse the waterproof cover. So that's quite a cool system like that as well. So that's our all in two. Then somebody went, I can't be bothered with all of this. I just want to have one piece that I put on the baby. So they've created what they call an all-in-one. So the all-in-one nappy means that the waterproof and the liner and the absorbency is all in one piece. And some of them pull out like this, and this is just purely so that it dries quicker, because if you've got all of your absorbency sewn into the against the waterproof liner, the waterproof cover, then it would make it take a long time to dry because there's no airflow through. So a lot of them have done this, but the absorbency is attached to the nappy, so essentially it's all in one piece. And so once that's inside the nappy, you've got one piece that you put on and one piece that you wash, and they're really good going out nappies. So you do, if the insert on an all-in-one is like that it pulls out, you do need to pull it out to wash it, but it's just all in one piece. So when you go out, you just put the nappy on the baby, it's all there, no looking for inserts or nappies and things. So that's sort of like a basic history of the different styles of nappies. So we start with our flats and we end up with our all-in-ones. So it's gone sort of through the ages and through stages where people have redesigned the nappies to make them differently. So I hope that makes it a little bit easier for you. But let's get on to the different styles of nappies. So watch the next video to see what all the different styles mean and how they work.